on a boat with a horse. I don't know Dutch, so I don't know how to read this. I'm just going after memory.
All Dutch.
Yeah, it's all Dutch. Yeah. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah.
Colin. And then Colin becomes the queen of Frozen Land. And his sister marries Hans, which is a total douchebag. And then Colin goes mental and starts freezing everything and makes his own little frozen castle. And then
It's like
they live happily ever after.
yeah, we've been making fools of ourselves the whole time.
No, it's not working.
Yeah, it is working. By the way, Ton, don't slam the table because that's gonna. Yeah.
But it has a delay of at least.
That's why you don't put this up and
No,
you just
don't look at the chat. Just
Yeah.
look at the people.
Don't look at it.
just make the chat full screen or so. Pop out. Yay.
There you go.
Yeah. Perfect.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay.
So people can ask us questions.
Mm-hmm.
Say something online.
I'm hearing echo,
But
echo,
take 20
echo.
minutes before we get a reply.
The audio is mono. Yes, the audio is mono because we're using mono microphones.
We're using monkeys.
Yes. We're using monkeys from the zoo.
Cheers. So I make my efforts to get beer.
No, you make you can do the introduction now. So
Yeah.
why we are here?
Yes.
Why are we here?
What is Agent 327?
So yeah, why are we here and what is 327? Okay, so why are we here? Because I told everybody to be here. And people were saying, yes sir, of course we will be here in the studio. And then I said, let's make animation movies. And people said, man, animation movies. We want to make websites or exciting databases or advertisement with animation movies. Who wants to make animation movies? No, nobody. But then after a while, people started seeing that actually making animation is the best thing ever. Especially if you know how to animate. As at least one person here found out after hard working. What? So that's why we are here.
So should we just do introductions because people might know who everyone is?
like
Yeah.
your face.
Oh my god.
That's your face.
Hello, I'm
Deer in the headlights.
yeah. Wow, I'm Andy. This is
Hi, I'm Kjartan.
This is Tom.
This is Hjalti.
This is Pablo. And then wait.
Francesco,
Francesco
is...
is there. Yay! It's actually fitting in the movie. It's just the only one finishing the
Also-
movie.
Yeah.
Nacho is also watching
There.
online.
And hi everybody, I'm Colin.
Come on, that's Mickey.
I think Americans, I don't know.
That's Nathan.
Oh, he's chilling
He's
somewhere.
chilling.
He's chilling, yeah.
Peanuts.
He's getting his pistachios somewhere, yeah. Having a great
Wow.
time.
Okay, now, what else? So what is Agent 327? So when I was a kid, in the 60s and 70s, we only had one TV channel. So we got our reading and fantasy needs from comic books, or from normal books. But comic books were, of course, more exciting. And the biggest Dutch comics magazine had one of the biggest Dutch comics, which was The Agent. And The Agent was especially cool because he was not only a secret agent, but he was Dutch. So he was somebody you could relate to. He was just living in Holland, he was a normal person, he was not extremely handsome or extremely James Bond. He was the guy, but he did have all the fantastic adventures. And nobody really took him seriously, but all his enemies did, because he did get the job done. Yeah, it was massively popular, and I always thought that this was probably one of the best Dutch comics ever. And a lot of Dutch fans still think that it was really good. And as you guys have seen when we scanned in some of the comics, Martin is a good cartoonist. He really knows how to draw things. especially because in the Netherlands, it's still very well known. A lot of people like it. A lot of people who are deciding on money things or subsidies or who are sitting on top of a big bank account. People who might listen to the podcast currently, they might think, hey, when I see this fantastic teaser, I might want to put my money in this to make the movie because I'm such a big fan of the agent.
Yeah.
That's what we are going to find out in the next weeks.
Thank you.
I like how Ton wasn't going to say anything. He just came along and he didn't want a microphone. And then I needed only to ask you, what is Agent 327? And you had it. You have like an internal monologue. It's all good. It's great.
I've done this so many times.
How can we check if the audio is
No audio.
So
I've been talking.
say no audio, so okay.
Is it now working?
Solo, isn't the one?
It's a very nice graph.
No, it's
Yeah.
no.
Actually, sounds great.
That's but
Wow, it comes and goes. Oh, what a bummer. What if?
That's too bad.
Let's try changing it.
Yeah, he wants to change it.
it's live already.
It's live already. It's live.
Kind of.
Yeah, live broadcast.
No, I want to.
What about it now?
Yeah.
Live, Pelito. He needs to plug his books.
No, actually, I want to plug this on my Facebook page.
Oh, there you go.
So that's I was checking, guys, and I need to go back there.
Ah.
Let me get my book.
Wait. Haven't I seen you somewhere? Maybe on YouTube?
Oh, if you happen to talk Portuguese,
And you are probably not listening to this.
I've been my face has been a few YouTube channels those days, like the Blender Developers YouTube
wait.
channel.
No, it's,
Yeah,
it's
stereo.
they're saying stereo.
Better.
Yay.
So stereo 3D.
So-
if I had a fan.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking. Oh no, you're talking about
Fixed.
something else.
Cool.
Never mind.
Much better now. Stereo. Yeah, good.
That's good.
Right, stereo. Yeah, I like this one.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, great releaser one.
Yeah, thank you. Sir.
We are aware of the fact that it's not stereo, but the microphones are actually making a mono signal, so it's just mono on both channels, but that should be fine. So sorry about that. And Dalai just went away.
What is PBR? Hashtag. I like it how you are checking out your phone and your
No,
full
I'm
screen.
trying to find where that live feed on Facebook because I wanted to share it. Can't find it. Where is it?
So we have one question: how long until the movie streams?
Well, in
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes, yeah, maybe. There you go. Now we are all the whole team. Or
So, Kati,
Okay.
you've been working on this production for more than a year now. Because
Over a year.
a year ago, how did it start for you?
It started with this thing, a Dutch guy, tall Dutch guy, throwing this in our face every now and then because this is something that he loved reading when he was young. But actually, backtrack that slightly. He did that even earlier, just before we did Cosmos Laundromat. And me and Pablo here, we did a little.
my
In 2014, we did a little animation test. Only 10 seconds long or so, so very, very simple, very rudimentary. It was made within 2 weeks or something, so really just barely enough time to model, rig, and all that stuff. But yeah, it was successful enough for Martin to take a look at it, Martin Ludovic, the original author, and he became kind of interested in the possibility of making something 3D out of his intellectual property. So we got a little kind of deal with him regarding that to try to expand on it. First, finishing up all the other stuff that we wanted to do, and then started pitching some ideas for it.
Yeah, and you had a great idea of making a fight scene in a barbershop.
Yes.
which then made you the director of this film.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a very dangerous thing to do. To pitch things. Because all of a sudden you might find yourself in a weird role. But yep, it wasn't a full-time gig necessarily in the beginning. It was very much just like in spare time, and then while we were working on the cloud and other stuff. But then as the project kind of grew, we got more people involved, and Andy joined the tiny team of one, and we became two.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy. And then from there, we kind of escalated a bit over the course of a whole year. Yeah, it's a full year.
Yeah. And
Pretty
I remember in the beginning it wasn't supposed to be that long even. It wasn't supposed to be a full-blown short. It was supposed to be an animation, a character study.
Exactly.
So
It still is a character study.
it is a character
Yeah,
study, but
it's
it
just-
became this full-blown short
Now,
film.
beginning and end.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Almost a 3-actor.
Almost, yeah. I mean, it was always meant to be something that felt like a scene in a bigger movie. So it's as if you hit play in a Bond movie, you saw a fight scene, you hit stop, and that's it. So you got a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end. You wanted to see more, and that's kind of roughly the idea we're going for. We're going for 90 seconds maximum in the beginning, and that escalated to just over 3 minutes, as things do. Too much good stuff that we wanted to throw in there. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Cool. And actually, we have all that stuff on the cloud. You actually went into the back of the Blender Institute, and behind the big glass wall that we can see there in the back, and you took out a whole bunch of post-it notes
Yes.
and started storyboarding.
Yeah, incredibly rough, just to get the rough idea of what was going to happen and how it's going to happen. And there's the whole idea of the choreography. Interestingly enough, the next step after that, I think I scanned it in and I was just trying out different things. Francesco and I, from the institute here, we acted out the choreography really roughly, and that's definitely a year ago from now. And if you look at the final product, it's almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
The entire choreography of the fight. I think there's been just a couple of tiny tweaks, but like 95% exactly the same. We have that somewhere on the cloud.
Yeah, you and Francesco.
Yeah, just fighting up. And we're smiling throughout the entire thing because it was so funny to do it. We're just trying to kill each other, but we're still smiling. Yeah, kind of endearing.
So there is a question: how long does the film last? It's easy to answer.
Yeah.
3 minutes 50 right now.
50? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with like
With
50?
the credits.
Credit,
Yeah,
all
with,
credits.
with the credits.
Yeah.
Almost 40 minutes.
And there was a question by Luciano, I think, which is the best and the worst experience of being a director.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I didn't know I would get these kind of questions.
So the best.
The best. The
Yeah.
best. I think it would definitely be the collaboration that you get out of it, because you don't you're involved with just about everybody around you, and you're working on so many different levels, and I just love that. Like otherwise, I might just be the animator, and then I never really interact that much with the rendering team or whatever it is. So it was really cool that I was able to kind of dive into the music a little bit and then the sound effect a little bit, and because I really enjoy all those aspects of it. But it would be impossible to be like a master of all those trades. So yeah, and the worst, I don't know. I'm just if you have an insane deadline coming up, and I guess it's a little bit different for me because I was wearing a couple of hats, and at some point it was getting kind of insane. You're just kind of burning out on many levels. Which is not fun at all. You have no social life left, and you're just kind of going through the finish line. Please let me have my sanity. This is the finish line, by the way.
Yeah. Well, until next week when we.
Yeah.
What?
We already started writing new things.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys forget to mention Colin Levy and why he came in.
Oh. Hey, everybody! I came in because. Oh wait. Why did I come in?
Why did you come in?
No, I was asking you.
Why did I come in, buddy? Moving the microphone over there.
So I came in because I was asked to.
No, I'm talking for him. You're
Oh.
talking for you.
Oh, I have to
I'm
talk for
calling.
myself. Hey, Colin. So why did
Hey,
you come
buddy.
in?
What?
So why did you decide to come to Holland?
I was so super excited about the entire team and the experience. So I have fond memories about Sintel from 7 years ago. And gee golly whiz, I don't know. I just wanted to work with all of you guys.
I hope Colin doesn't see it.
Yeah, that's Colin.
He will.
Colin is currently flying somewhere in an airplane over
Yeah.
America.
Whee! Hey, it's the Grand Canyon. Oh my God. Whee!
So if Colin ever hears this. Hi, Colin!
Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, Colin did the layout and co-directed with both of them. They did such a fantastic show. But it was so difficult. We saw it last Friday again, the big set, right? But I noticed that it's so difficult to find out when things are still funny. Because you see things 25,000 times. And the first time I was laughing and laughing and laughing. And then after a while, it's not funny anymore. And so as a director, if you want to make those shots work, after a while, you don't know anymore, right? How do you know if it works?
Yeah.
That's very hard. That's really difficult.
I think that's also, I think one of the things that I learned, not maybe learned, but it kind of reinforced this notion that I had regarding like you make this structure, you make this story or whatever it is, and it has characters to do certain things. And if you don't try to get the jokes in right from the get-go and try to withhold those jokes, you might end up changing everything slowly and steadily, so kind of the jokes kind of wear away a little bit, and you become a little bit numb to it. And you excuse it because you think afterwards you're going to do a gag pass. But it never really works out, I think. And I've seen movies that are like high-budget movies that do attempt this, and the gag pass always feels kind of disconnected, and it's not as rudimentarily funny.
Would you have wanted to do a gag pass on this?
We did a little bit, Colin. It just didn't really work, and I think the couple of times where we both of us saw maybe an opportunity in a moment, it really never fleshed out. So I think if you know, of course, we weren't aiming for Dumb and Dumber here. I mean, we were aiming for just crazy laugh per minute. But if we were, I think we would have had to do it in a very rudimentary way, regarding like the humor really early on, and make sure that that humor is just freaking nailed down in the layout, and before we start animating anything, and then we can kind of work on it. And it's true, you get really numb to the entire experience. I've had remember first time I went to SIGGRAPH, you had there was a bird of a feather, and you asked if I had something to show, and I had a small show here, and I had a little shot from Animation Mentor, like one of my graduation projects. So this thing has this absurd dark humor thing in it, and it's like you know, it's taken from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So it's like a 30-year-old guy talking to his mother, and his mother is explaining to him on his birthday that, yeah, I tried to abort you, but you survived it, so happy birthday, you know. And you know, it's like absurd dark humor. But I was so numb to it because I had spent a couple of months working on this thing, day in and day out. So by the time we showed it there, it was the first time I heard other people respond to it, and actually, like, it got a massive laugh. Yeah, massive laugh. And it surprised me. I had forgotten that thing was funny. You just get numb to it. So what's your favorite part about being executive
We
producer?
only have 1 minute left.
Yeah, so you better
Oh
hurry
my
up.
God, we have 1 minute left.
What's your
I think
favorite thing about everything in the world?
We should get it. We get panicking a little bit because Francesco is now in control of releasing.
I think they're
So
panicking
we have to
behind
hand
the
it
screen.
over to him.
Behind the scenes there.
So
Can we zoom in on that panic?
can you
No,
zoom in on the panic in the back?
no, we can't.
Is there any panic going on there?
Well,
Is it 6 o'clock?
not there, not yet.
Hello everyone.
We are
Shall I get saved?
about to press a button,
So we're gonna go.
so it's exciting.
Initialize the sequence, which
So
involves
5, 1.
No.
Yes! But it's 6 o'clock!
It's 6 o'clock.
I'm
Oh,
going
wow.
to tease everybody.
We are,
Wait a
we
few
are now
minutes.
going to go and press all the publish buttons because
Okay.
it's not like one click anymore.
Ah,
we have to
ah,
do dozen clicks.
Many
So we
buttons.
wanna go
What
now.
button first?
Yeah,
The people can
first
start
Pablo will
refreshing.
do YouTube.
Which
and
button first? Go to
YouTube.
agent327.com and start at 5.
YouTube.
then- Okay, see you in a
YouTube.
bit.
No, agent327.com.
I'll go to agent327.com, or probably you are already there, but if you are not there, go to http://agent
Wait, what?
agent
Yeah.
327.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
agent327.com.
Bingo.
Not agent.327.com. No, you go to
No, don't complicate it.
agent327.com.
So Ton, why is it
And I-
327?
Yeah.
Because it was 007, those people have a license to kill. And the 327s don't have a license to kill because the Netherlands doesn't have money to pay for that. Then you got a 32. I don't know.
That makes sense.
It's live.
It's live!
It's live,
Wow.
people.
So guys,
Refresh.
click on 327.com, agent327.com
Yes.
and start watching. I'm going to get beer for everybody. I come back in a few minutes.
Yay!
Stop watching.
Yeah, but
Oh man, everybody left me and. No, wait, you're still here. Woohoo! Alright, I'm leaving you here virtually.
why?
Agent 327. I have to tweet it also.
Help me with something. I'm not that good at this.
Movie.com, I think. Yeah, did he say it wrong?
Agent327.com.
Oh, I thought it was Agent 327. Oh no, that's the Twitter handle. Sorry about that.
It's on. It's Amigo.
Twitter?
It's on
Twitter?
It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. It's on
No, you're right.
it's on Instagram. No, it's not.
You hear the panic.
So much technology.
Oh wow! This just in.
Oh my god, that's the link.
Wow.
Agent 3. What is that? Is it 7? Is it 1?
Come on.
You can
People are panicking.
Did you already tweet?
Watch it in 1080. Don't watch it in 360,
And
please.
we're gonna be staring at our phones.
It's 3 minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
If you say it's good before 3 minutes 50 seconds, you're lying.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm that kind of person. It's like, hey, listen to this song, and then 1
Think
minute
about it.
later.
Oh, in memory of calling.
Oh, that is very
Oh, what do
sad.
you mean? Colin was here just a minute ago.
Sorry. Oh, there's two cameras.
Yeah.
So July, what was your role on the project?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Here I worked helping the studio support, doing a few add-ons for the production. I was also helping with the final EDL exporting for the grading pipeline. Something I was working from Cisco. Because the grading was done externally, and we had to make sure their pipeline will talk with our pipeline. So general things here and there. That's all. And the lighting's terrible here.
The lighting?
Yeah, no?
No, but there is sunlight outside. Okay.
Beautiful sunlight.
For more, go to YouTube. No. Jeez, man, don't lay on the phone.
Yeah, I just sent my family already before 6.
I
Sorry.
didn't say. I don't.
You don't have family. It's okay.
I do, but this is my family. You know, that people are watching the thing. Yeah, I put the full one.
So I'm back on frame. So
So-
someone should be talking.
Huh?
Someone should be talking.
About what? I don't know.
About,
People are watching the movie. There's nobody even talking to us. Talk to us, please. Actually,
They're all watching the movie,
I
of course.
should put it on you.
Ooh, the
Whoa!
best beer
The alcohol is
for
arriving.
today.
Yeah, I didn't buy every beer, but also beers from you probably.
That's okay. This is mine. Yes, it's mine.
So,
Really? This?
you like this?
I
Or you
just,
want to have a Corona? That's not the Corona.
no, that's from Yankee.
Nah, he's fine with that.
No, that's okay. It's fine.
Thank you.
Ooh, my
I will
favorite
take
beer
Corona.
in the prison. I will go to prison. That's
Hey, Bart, say hi.
Have you been to prison?
no. Hey, Bart.
Hello.
Hello, Theory Studios. Where can we watch it? Agent327.com.
Oh my God.
Or-
Yeah.
I'm glad we asked.
Are you in the frame?
Or search for Blender and yeah.
There we go.
Hey,
Where's
Pablo
that?
Pred. Hey.
Pablo, add an agent327.com overlay text on the screen so people can know that.
We have a sign
That's a good idea.
that
Have a
we can
beautiful
just
sign.
stick up there in the background.
The great font.
So we eat this.
The spicy.
Spicy crab.
You have to save it for the Italian. He loves it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Morning.
Yeah.
So there's a
Hello.
question, actually.
There's a question.
How many animators were you on the movie? Quality, Mr. Animation
yes.
Department.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
We were,
Cheers.
Prost, Skål. Salud.
Hello, salute.
People watching.
So in total, we were 4 animators, but one of them worked really briefly, so only one of his shots ended up in the movie. So the rest of it was split between me, Nathan, and Nacho. Clap, 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 clap. Okay. Want to open it? That's open.
Give me the crabs coming out of it.
Nacho! Nacho's there.
Hey,
Hey,
Nacho!
Nacho!
Hey, someone speaking Portuguese. You can go to my YouTube channel.
But say it in Portuguese.
Go away, go away.
Plug, plug.
Hey, Nicolas.
Look, look, look.
Where they
Yeah,
put
where?
this?
No, make it black. Make it black.
Beautiful.
How long does it take to render the
Yeah,
whole
I know,
animation?
Yeah.
Ah,
That's not
Andy, say it.
funny.
okay, that crab.
I would like Sergey here.
Hey, Mike.
You know the render times, right?
Yeah. Hey, Mike. The render times are high.
You have to speak into the microphone. The render
Hey.
times are very high.
So
We rendered this whole movie in cycles, branch path tracing, with about 100 animation sample
anti-aliasing.
anti-aliasing samples. Sorry, it's the beer.
Already drunk.
And up to 800 samples,
You have to.
Or more.
or more in one, like in the most tough shots. And in general, our average render time was about, I would say, 8 hours per frame.
Yeah.
8 hours per frame, which is nothing. That's really your ideal render time,
Or less.
or less. Yeah.
4 hours. Many shots in 4 to 5 hours. Yeah.
Oh, hey, 3D artist is watching.
Oh wow.
Hello. So, got the cover? No.
Oh,
Oh, Agent327
is
is down?
Oh no!
Oh,
The hook
no.
of death! The hook of death!
No way.
Too many people at the same time? That would be amazing.
Already?
Wow!
It's fine.
No, okay, it's
fine,
fine.
it's
It's
fine.
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 Jeez, man.
Ooh, false alarm.
and now we all check and then it goes down.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Whoops.
Okay, you wanna keep reading the comments?
Yeah,
Alright.
Of course.
Comments.
Comments.
Oh, crap.
It's
And
not
there
down.
the studios.
Try again. It should be okay. It's online on the official Yeah, that's the official website. 8 hours for a frame, or more. Actually.
Yeah, more. I mean, the longest render times of this were probably 24 to 30 hours on single frames. You have to keep in mind that there's we are using Cycle's motion blur, which originally, before Sergey improved it, had really insane render times from like 100 hours or so. And Sergey managed to implement BVH stepping, which kind of optimizes the BVH for motion blur, so it subdivides, does multiple BVH runs for each subframe or so, or for the whole. I don't know exactly how it works. And that kind of evens out the render time a little bit. It's still very high.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a question for you, Tom. Will there be another Caminandes?
People really want it.
If you really
Really?
want one, just there's no llama emoji, but make up one.
So if you get 1,000 extra subscribers in the cloud.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Okay. You could work to do, guys.
Is that a Blender issue with time, or were they just not going on cause of long render time?
Motion blur.
Yeah, motion blur and hair is currently the
Yeah.
biggest issue for cycles, and also we had so many reflections and sharp glossiness and all the textures for the frames in the
Yeah.
barbershop, and so much detail going on that the render times were just really high. And then we are using cycles depth of field and quite shallow depth of field values because we're actually shooting indoor. That also brought the render time up quite a lot.
Quite a lot, yeah.
And if you would use Arnold, it would also take 20 to 40 hours per frame.
Arnold. I don't know, maybe.
Pixar RenderMan, same problem. The Blender is not doing bad.
No, it's not too bad.
You blame the artist.
Oh, man.
No.
Cut his mic.
So is it an open workshop?
So we've been using Blender, which is open source, I think. Yeah.
Blender? Blender. Last time I checked, yeah.
Yeah. So
Guitar.
Yeah,
and
creative freedom.
we're all using Linux workstations here at the studio, except for some guys.
Selfie, sorry.
And we are using GIMP, but not so much anymore, but mainly Krita, which is awesome, and Inkscape. So it's fully open source.
So mostly, yeah.
Mostly, yeah.
And the cloud and Attract is open source. And
Yeah. We use OpenOffice.
Open Office. And VLC.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, we'll see. And
So there is still noise noticeable. Yeah, sorry, there is still noise in the film.
yeah, don't look for it, please.
But the reason is that if like at about 300 samples, it mostly goes away. But then incrementing on top of that, like improving it, gets really, really time consuming to get rid of the last bit of noise. We try to use denoising, which is now in master, but the problem is that we have really complex normal situations. So there's a big mirror in the barbershop, and with denoising you would just basically blur the entire mirror. So we have lots of volume objects also, and lots of textures and small detail, and denoising doesn't really like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
sorry, just another comment. But the guy back that isn't Ton is a bit hard to hear.
The guy on the back that isn't Ton. But you're not even talking.
Yeah.
So the guy on the back that is not Ton, that's Francesco. And he's not even talking, so...
No, but before I was saying something, so that's why. But
Okay.
it's not him.
So guy in the back, could you please?
Quite a lot.
Come on, here's Francesco. Look at the weeklies.
Oh, another question. Andy.
What?
Lekker over je visje.
In caps.
How did you guys achieve the wrinkles on the suits?
Well, on the agent suit, the wrinkles were a bit more complicated because they were achieved with a mixture of weight painting and some sculpting, but mostly displacement.
And all of this will be on a tutorial on blender.cloud. Right?
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yay.
So there were specific bone rotations and that kind of stuff that would. Sorry. I'm going
What?
to move
Andy,
closer
could you
to
move
my-
closer?
Okay. So specific bone rotations would trigger certain displacement maps that actually there's a couple of displacement maps and one for rotation, one for stretching, one for compression, and a really, really complicated setup for the driver. So it's on the cloud. There is the agent.blend, which you can check out to look at that kind of stuff.
Quickly about the grading.
The grading.
The grading was...
I think
ILM. Yeah.
I
The grading wasn't in Blender.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the last bit of the everything when everything from the point where the agent goes down into the secret layer of Fu Manchu.
Yeah, they've seen it
that's,
now. Okay.
that's all.
Spoiler.
I'm sorry, spoilers. Like all that stuff on the henchman and the doctor and that kind of stuff. That's all simulated by Luca Roth, which wrote the patch for the updated costume in Blender.
Hey, Nacho is
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Luca
and-
did a great job
Yeah, and
on
he
it.
simulated everything.
Yeah.
And if we had any time, we would go back and simulate the agent as well. But well, next time.
Awesome.
Is the feature film going to be called the Manhattan File?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh no?
No, probably not.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, probably not.
It will be a surprise.
Oh yeah. It will definitely be a surprise.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, then it would be the Manhattan Five.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So how many views? Shall we have 5?
I was
Go
wondering,
find out.
the guy behind Tom, maybe it's the agent? It was like a
Oh, can't hear him. Speak up.
No,
He's
they
not
think
saying
it's me.
anything.
How many 500?
500.
500.
Come on, guys. Click again. Watch it twice.
Wow. So many comments in Portuguese.
Too bad you haven't made a feature film.
Obrigado.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad you haven't made a feature film. Ouch.
Almost.
That's good.
I don't want to see this.
No. Okay. Sorry.
You don't like YouTube comments? Oh.
82 comments. Oh, 82 pluses. That's nice. So,
So-
where is the feature film going? I want to know that.
Wanna sit here, Tom?
Say something
You
about
can sit here.
Here is better.
Okay.
People complaining about the mic.
People always
Yeah, but if
complain
you
about
speak this
microphones.
close, then probably everything will be clear.
Saludos, Fabio.
Now, so the goal is that we are going to find either somebody to invest in the film, an agent with a second fan in Holland, or any other investor who thinks that this is a great project to put money in, which I can confirm. And this is nearly a guaranteed investment. You get your money back so bad. This is really better investments than they sounded possible.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
There was more.
The other way, what we try to do is to get attention from the industry in Hollywood. I was very lucky to find an agent in Hollywood who's going to represent us. That's really a modest endeavor. Anyone who knows Hollywood, they can, or you Google it, WME Entertainment, really big. They represent half of Hollywood. And they're going to represent us to find a studio or a production company to work with. Then we have an option to work ourselves with sales companies. Those are the companies who work with distributors.
Of course.
So distributors and sales companies, they control basically the market for the more independent film. You get a smaller cinemas, you can still make a nice amount of money with that. And an option is to work with a co-production. You can say, okay, we go with the Dutch and Belgian co-producers, and we do it all together with a little bit of Dutch money from the film fund, a little bit of Belgian money, with tax shelters and other subsidies, and a little bit of commercial money, and then we can make the film. So there are 4 options, and several of those options are already possible, but they are not going high enough, because the budget we aim for with this film is 12 to 14 million euros, which is nothing for Hollywood, but for us, of course, it's big. And if we want to have the quality you see now from the Barbershop, you do want to have this quality level. It means that you have to give an animator like 3 seconds per week to work on, and sample lighting teams and other people. You need a lot of attention for the detail, and I think that's worth investing in the film. And then you get a film that also works for the international audience. But everything also depends on how the Barbershop is going to be received online. Do people like the character? Do people understand what we try to do? Do people think there is enough appeal? Like, can the character be a lead for the feature film? Those kind of things is what we try to do in the past year. We try to solve, and we would love to hear your comments on that.
That's pretty good.
So, any other questions? You'll have to be closer to the mic.
No.
Somebody else.
I think the guys are looking into it, but it should be fine, at least from from that computer.
The
Can you
lighting
change
in
the source?
No, the source should be audio.
the lighting in the film is really good.
Yeah, but
and
it can be
fits
anything.
The genre. Congrats, lighting team.
What's genre?
And it was also
He's using.
genre.
If anyone can type it in the live chat. So, do you think this film would fit for kids, or is it more for an older audience? Or would you show this to your 6-year-old?
Yeah. So also specify what country you're from when you like. Yeah, exactly. Like put that in a bracket. What country are you from if you want to answer that question?
Stable mix.
And that's leave this for the techno department. Don't worry.
A camera boom mic. You can hear you.
Was the rendering information on the hairdryer at the end the same settings you actually used?
No.
No.
Yeah, it actually works.
What does it even mean?
I'm not sure. No, I guess the maybe
Thanks,
the.
but I can only see the teaser. What do you mean?
Because that is a teaser. It's a 3-minute long teaser for the feature film.
Yeah.
So everything I've been saying was not audible.
No. As far as the Agent Chart project, what they see can be considered as a teaser.
My left ear is feeling left out.
Okay. Thank you, Free W67.
Yay, USA. Yeah, usually that's kind of a running joke in Europe. The American crowd is a little bit too scared of this kind of stuff to younger children.
So one of the things we tried, if you see how James Bond evolved in the past 10, 20 years, the recent movies, it's all a little bit more gritty, more grounded. The agent is more like a human. He can get hurt and he has problems and frustrations. And that kind of touchable way of making a character that in the cartoon world, you usually don't get hit. And we try to make something where it's really more like that an action has consequences. And if people fight, that they actively hurt each other and that it's painful to be hit. And that's what we try to do in this film.
Yep.
And that's a little bit less suitable for the really small kids, I think.
Yeah, you see something like Tom and Jerry or whatnot. Somebody gets hit and they really don't show the consequences. So, which I find a little bit ironic, the fact that that is okay. But then on the flip side, it's not okay to have somebody have exactly the same amount of force applied to them and then showing the consequences of that. Just saying. Also, there seems to be a lot of like violence is okay as long as there's no blood, as if blood doesn't exist in some cases. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Also, in some cases, you can show as much gore and violence as possible, but if you show a nipple, whoa, we have to stop. We have to stop everything, you know. So a lot of interesting, weird, arbitrary lines.
Are we going to have nipples in our movie?
Yeah, you don't notice it, but Boris, he is just one big nipple.
Oh no!
Yeah. Just,
My God!
yeah, now it's
Now you
finally out.
tell me.
It's finally out
He's
there.
a walking nipple.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Jesus.
We kept wondering, what is it? That's what it is.
A nipple.
Yep.
So how long the feature film is going to be? Of course, that will be 90 minutes, or maybe 80, or maybe 100. That depends on the story. I just see a panel from Dossier Nachtwacht
Nachtwacht.
in the end. A panel? Oh, yeah, in the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best album. So, by the way, Herman, Martin thinks that Dossier Nachtwacht is his best album too.
Yeah.
But I think that Dossier Stemkwadraten, the voice boomer, I think that's his best one.
All right.
Interesting.
Comments about the animation quality.
Yeah, the animations are not very smooth. So, yes,
Yeah.
we tried to make Kelty accept computer animation with interpolated keys.
I don't like it.
And everything was so smooth. And then he said, no.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. Next time, I'll just make everything kind of floaty and nothing really happens. So everybody's really happy with that, right?
I can advise everyone to, for example, the whole fight scene, especially the part before Boris attacks the agent with the electrical razor. You can see how it works. This whole posing is frame by frame. I think for nearly the whole film has been frame by frame posed in the end.
All my shots, at least. Yeah.
So it's just, and that's the classical animation. And classical animation has a certain snappy looks.
Yep.
It doesn't look very, motion capture-ish.
Yeah.
But that's what we didn't want. We wanted to have that
Yeah.
really snappy animation feeling, or like a Warner Bros. movie, right? The Tom and Jerry from the 50s.
Well, I guess the style is a little bit of an interesting cocktail that we haven't seen before, which is that things are stylized, but they are a little bit more grounded. So they don't fight as if they are superheroes or Tom and Jerry or whatnot. It's a little bit more grounded than that. Same time, it's not real. It's not completely real. It's not motion capture or whatever. So there's a lot of artistic license taken in it.
Yeah, the cloud subscribers. We thank every cloud subscriber individually. You will get an email with a thank you and everything.
Yeah.
Very important. And we stopped doing the credits thing a little bit since Cosmos.
Yeah.
I'm happy to reconsider that, but it usually doesn't work well for us, because at that moment when you see all those names, people click away and they don't read the credits at all. And then you get another situation. So we have almost 3,000 subscribers. If you make a credit with 3,000 names, you get something that lasts a minute.
Yeah.
And then what?
People don't see it anymore.
So,
or they crop it when they make the square videos, which like happened with Kevin Andes.
So all the good stuff in the Blender Cloud is that you get access to everything. You can see the whole history of 1 year of weekly folders. You can see the first animatic and the second and the third and the fourth. And we've been uploading a lot of BAM packs, which is the complete shot with all the textures and 3D files and everything to render it yourself and play with it. And I think that's the most fantastic part of the cloud.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So thank you, cloud subscribers, for
thank you so much
for making this possible.
Agent 327 will meet Coral.
In
That's a
Argentina.
very interesting plot. We
yeah.
can do that for the sequel. I mean, I think we first have to do a version where the agent is in Amsterdam, right?
Yeah. Well,
not going to Argentina.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Dutch secret agent, so he's gonna fly coach. Like
right.
it's not gonna be business class. It's gonna be kind of coach. Yeah.
But then still.
Cheaper agent.
Yeah.
And
And
how far it is to fly to Argentina, Patagonia?
Takes a while.
24 hours.
Yeah. So he has to
At
hitchhike
least.
the last part, and by the time he gets there, he needs a haircut. It's been taking a while. So he goes into a hair salon, and then he's like, relaxing, and then all of a sudden, behind him, there's a fucking llama, and it's like Koro. See, now people will get these references.
Attacks the agent.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Spitting him in the eye. He's like, I'm blind. And, they keep going. And there's I don't know what they do.
Well,
A penguin go and press the button for the layer.
Oh, yeah.
There was some guy who made a little clip that was trying to make all the Pixar universes become one big story. And I'm pretty sure you guys are creative enough to find a way to have Elephant's Dream and Big Buck Bunny and Sintel
the magic,
and Carmen Andes and Tears of Steel.
It's so easy.
And Cosmos Laundromat.
Yeah, you just use...
And the agent.
And Glass Half.
And Glass Half. To be all in one universe.
It's easy. You just use Cosmos Laundromat, because then every single one of the washing machines is a different universe. Yeah.
That's
shitty. Too easy.
Total cop-out. I'll take it.
Submit it to film festival. Yes, it will.
Wayne? Oh, thanks, Wayne, for explaining. Explaining what?
What?
I don't know. I think we might have talked for too long, and now we missed a lot of stuff.
For this since I was
Ooh, and Easter eggs. Yes, there are a
conference,
couple of Easter eggs. Yes, definitely.
Yep, we
Is
submit
there?
it everywhere, including the Sigma Festival, Animago in Berlin, Netherlands Animation Festival, the Netherlands Film Festival, Click in Holland, of course. And if you can, we're too late.
Too late for Cannes.
Venice
Annecy.
Film Festival. They don't do short films.
Annecy.
Annecy, too late.
Too late. Okay, well,
Sigraf?
next year.
Next year.
Sigraf we can, yeah.
Sigraf? Yeah.
sick wife. So we can also submit it for the Oscars, but I don't know how yet.
Yeah,
that's,
there-
that's not
You want to
happening.
win an Oscar with this?
Yeah,
Look
that's
for the-
not happening.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
No, but if you win,
Yeah.
then you can stop animating.
And do what?
I don't know.
Ah.
Nothing.
That's
Your life mission has been fulfilled.
oh shit. That was my mission?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah?
So what do I do with that trophy then? Is it just
You put it on a shelf.
I
Sit down and you watch it.
have to buy a shelf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
All right.
just take the
What are we
board
talking?
games.
IKEA?
Yeah,
Hema?
it's just
Kinda-
a simple shelf.
Simple one? Okay. All right.
Hiring animators for the feature film.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna make it ourselves.
So I have to get the spreadsheet, but I remember 24
24 animators.
for at least 1.5 year full time.
No way.
On
Is that not enough?
No, that's a lot of
That's good.
1.5 year animating.
Yeah, so
So 18 months.
18 months, 24 animators.
In Amsterdam.
And you do the math, 18 times 24 is how much? 18 times 24? Come on.
I'm not actually
You guys, come on. Oh, brilliant. Phones there with mathematics.
But you're Blender, come on.
216.
It's about 2,000 or so. 2,000 something. How do you, what do you think?
18, 24?
18 times 24?
432. You were way off.
Not 2,000.
Way-
One beer and I can't even do the math anymore? Way off. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
that's the amount of working months. And then you divide that by the amount of minutes per half of the film. 80.
80. That's
580.
5.4.
So that is, oh shit. No, that is the amount of seconds per animator per month.
5 per month?
Can you imagine?
Okay, that's all right.
One
But that's
1 second per.
yeah.
2 seconds per week. That's the
So,
plan.
my
But you animate
question.
everything 2 times or 3 times or 4 times.
All right. My question is, when you say hire animators, and it's going to be 24 animators,
Yeah.
we then need 24 animators on what level?
They will all be as good as you are.
All seniors.
No, that's
No,
fine.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. They will not be all as good as you are. They will be half as good.
You could have gone better than
Ah,
that.
you can get better.
Just say you could have gone better, but no.
I don't know. We have to find a mix of people who will learn and people who are
Yeah.
already at that level.
But then that means it needs to be a little bit bigger.
I mean, bigger.
Yeah, because then you have that curvature.
Yeah,
of-
but you can do easily 5 seconds per week, and then the crappy animators can do 1 second per week.
How do you manage the
how does that average to 5
characters?
seconds a week?
Oh, wait.
So how do you manage the variations of the characters? And you wanna come?
Go, 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 go.
Come here. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Developer, you know.
YouTube.com/DeLifeMemento.
My t-shirt.
Okay, so the variations of the characters for now for the short film they are just the same character, but we're using a combination of drivers and switches on the rig to enable those. So, like for example, there's a driver that switches on the slash suit of the agent. There's one that adds the bruises to his face, and there's one that adds the little scar on his eyebrow, which will all get triggered at certain times. And then the same for Boris as well.
So just one blend file for the character and then just drivers.
Exactly, yeah. For a more complicated movie, of course, with more characters, with different outfits and that kind of stuff, it will be more complicated.
Yeah, then
and
you will
we'll
make
have multiple files. Yeah.
One character. Yeah, otherwise you can't just make one character that has
Yeah.
all the outfits. for
Yeah,
the movie.
I'm happy we didn't have any outfit switches or stuff like that. That will be really complicated to do.
Which part of Blender and Cycles had this movie helped to develop? Well, speed. Well, yeah, no, I don't really have to. Like, hey, this is my face. But which part it helped? Like, well, Francesco, you want to talk about it?
Motion blur.
Motion blur.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit already. You guys were talking about it, and with Sergey, we spent quite some time trying to debug specific issues with motion blur and hair, and then Sergey worked on it, and he spent quality time with the Cycles code, and they managed to improve the performance.
You will say supercharge it?
Charged.
Sorry. Turbocharged. That's it's on the blog.
Yeah,
of
we
the
wrote,
club.
we wrote a blog post that was well received. It's very nice, and we want to do more articles like that where we explain better what we do, like in practice with Blender to support production, and that's one of the examples. I think it's the most visible improvement, right?
But also that the fact that we're basically a bunch of test monkeys here. We're using Blender all the time, and there's developers here in-house that are aware of that fact, and we tend to discover bugs really quickly, and then we poke the developers, and they actually have to fix it. So that's I think that's one of the biggest upsides that actually gets overlooked, because the fact that we develop Blender, and we can also find bugs and solve them really quickly.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference can be that you just open Blender 277, run the recycles and motion blur, and then do it in 279 and tell us about it. and see your subscriber money well spent. Sound is popping and getting lower from time to time.
That's because Ton is hitting the
the
table and that kind of stuff, and that triggers the compressor. So.
All right.
Yeah. So there is a question. I am now fully equipped with enough microphones.
What is it?
So, well, there is a question about thinking about developing tools for pipeline management and integrate with Blender. And that's definitely something we are working on. And our comment somehow went away. And we've been working hard on that. And if you actually go on cloudblender.org/attract, you can already see a preview of the work that we are doing. And if you go on cloudblender.org/flamenco, you can also see what we've been doing. And that's just a preview of the render and project management and production management tools that we've been developing. And we, of course, want them to be integrated with Blender. And we are working on it. And that's we hope to share this with the Blender Cloud subscribers this month. We will start private beta testing for Flamenco, which is easier to roll out, and then Attract will follow after. So it's we are super excited about it because finally now we've wrapped up the production ourselves, where we could test and debug lots of issues, and now we can focus our attention on the cloud subscribers and they can benefit from these tools as well. And everything is open source. So if you want, you can actually get the stack yourself, and you can run the server, and you can run everything yourself in your own server. But of course, we try to provide a service so that you support us, and we take care of the technical details, and you can just work and use Blender. So it's coming soon. We've been thinking about streaming, like that we've been doing, like in general, better ways to share the work that, well, you're welcome, share better the work that you're doing, but it's very hard, especially as the deadlines approach and you get a lot of pressure and you have to switch and do lots of different things, which for someone that wants to watch a happy stream of someone sculpting for 1 hour, this doesn't happen in this time of the production. You can work 5 minutes on something and then 5 minutes on something else, and you keep going in circles.
I can imagine it's super boring.
Well, I know that some companies do it, like just to advertise the software or just to share, to build community. So we can look into doing something like that. But we, now that the film is done, we can focus more on this aspect of really communicating and sharing more and more the work that we are doing, both from the pipeline point of view, but also like from the creative point of view, and add more content to the cloud and so on.
Mind showing the movie again?
You can go check out the movie. There is a link, agent327.com, and then you can see the movie.
It's not a frietenwagen, it's an ijskoolwagen.
Yeah.
Ijsjewagen.
Ijsjewagen. Yeah. Or a Darth Vader wagen.
Okay. Almost good.
Yeah. We noticed the sound problems, by the way, but we just know exactly what could it be. We didn't change anything.
Yeah. Sorry for the audio issues.
Yeah, you can watch it in agent327.com or on Facebook or on Vimeo or on YouTube and just
Twitter,
yeah, twitter.com/agent327.
Movie. Yeah.
Couldn't get that. For some reason there is an agent.
Hjalti. Yeah. Hi.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow, well done. That is the difference between and ow. So that's why it's Hjalti Hjálmarsson. exactly.
Yeah, wow.
But a lot of time I'm super lazy and I
Hey,
don't really
Jonathan.
care.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's Hjalmarsson.
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 Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah, I
getting
know.
difficult every day.
It's getting worse.
All right. So shall we hang out here a little bit and then we wrap it up? Because
Yeah.
we've been live for almost 1 hour.
Yeah,
So
actually 1 hour. So
if you guys have
tackling every now and then. Yeah, let's give up with this one and
you
just
think
try
this
this
one? Because I thought it was this one.
It's
Is hasn't talking the whole
yeah.
thing.
No, he just swapped it.
Okay.
So in theory, it's
Let us know if this new microphone is fine.
so of course.
For feature also generate this and yeah, we're gonna need people from like right now, like this whole movie is basically Andy. There's Bo and Kjartan and me, but really it's you can't make a full feature film with just this amount of people. So there will be a call for environment artists,
Of course.
generalists.
Storyboarders, story artists,
Concept artist.
writers.
Oh, walking around.
So many people are needed.
So many people are needed. Audio seems to be very position dependent, suggests
Yeah,
interference of time.
I guess we can
Can I get
just
my
ignore that now.
phones?
Yeah. It's always. Thankfully, this is over soon, so
Yes,
then you can
so-
enjoy the good audio of the Agent 327 movie. So
Yes.
that should sound good enough. So,
All right.
So final round. Is anyone having more questions? So we just hang out here just a little bit longer for the last question. Where to now?
Where to now?
Well, to eat something. 'Cause I'm
Cloud or
starving.
Blender? No.
Everybody subscribe to the Blender Cloud.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Well, yes, exactly. If you don't know what we're talking about, go to this movie is possible thanks to cloud.blender.org. So
Thank you.
it really helps. Thank you for the subscribers.
That's it.
Yeah. I
So
think
close.
we can close it. Yeah.
The traditional ending words by Jelty.
Hi. I don't know. So, is there a button to flick or something?
Flick.
I don't know. There's like an X button and that kills the entire thing.
Soon.
Otherwise, I'm gonna yell and then I'm gonna be an idiot because it's gonna be like, "Bah, rah, rah, rah," and then, where's the button to the thing? I don't know.
Well, do you know what to say?
No, I have no idea.
So yeah, but I think we can, just say goodbye and stop this.
Yeah.
Blender was used for final compositing.
Oh, yeah. Question.
Well, fine and composite. Yeah.
Are there any, okay, like lightning speed round? Any questions? Any questions? Really quick questions.
Yeah, just ask. It's gonna take
Okay.
a while because of the delay.
Oh.
Yeah.
First question.
First question gets a reply. Amazing quality. Thank you.
Thank you
No
for the
question.
kind words.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
How many views do we get tomorrow? 24 hours.
Yes.
5 and 20.
Wait, who's Eve? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's great.
Oh, Juan Pablo. Thank you, Juan Pablo, too.
Ever. Oh my God. It's like best ever.
Thank you, Juan Pablo, for the rigs.
Yes, Juan Pablo. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Blend rig.
Now, because of the lag, we're gonna get like 20 questions.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's true.
Just wait for it.
Have you guys recovered sleep?
No, I'm sleepy all the time now. Really?
Chronically.
Yeah, chronically sleepy.
Okay, that's the question. Can I come hang out with you?
Yes, if you come to Amsterdam, you can always get a tour at the Blender Institute. Just make sure that you write a mail to production.
Blender.org.
Blender.
Blender.org.
Whatever at Blender.
Ton
at Blender.
How are you?
Started.
Oh, how? Wow, that's quite a sentence. How did you start your career? Wow.
When the film will be launched. Is launched?
Yeah, I'll see you.
H&M.
I'll see you later, man. How did I start my career? I went. Yeah. Wow. You asked it twice. So I was playing around with graphic design and 3D stuff for a while during my teenage years. After studying programming, and I kind of finished all that, graduated. I went to a multimedia school for 2 years. I did a graduation project that is still on YouTube, and I did not know anything about animation at all. So it's a short film that's 5 minutes long. that should not be 5 minutes long, and it's really horrible. But it's very cutesy though, so it's still there. I wanna maintain the legacy of horrible things that I've done during my lifetime. And I got hired by a tiny advertising company because of that film, and I started making animated commercials from there, and that kind of started 8 years of working in the advertising industry, making animated commercials. And then from there, I went to Amsterdam and all that stuff. So I don't know. It was probably too condensed.
Ton is gone. Can adopt you.
Okay, no problem,
Uh,
bro. All right. Well, I
With the
think.
blonde girl from the poster.
Oh yeah. Well, she's not in this teaser, but she will come back for the feature film.
mm-hmm.
All right. So
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
that's
all right.
let's call it. So let's.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you so
Bye.
much.
You have to
Yes.
choose. Bye.
Wave.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
See you. Nos vemos. Suerte.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye, Colin. Oh, so cute, so cute.
Thank you.